guys? Today's video, I'm gonna be running you down my full day of eating, what I'm currently eating to get shredded by summertime. I don't wanna get insanely shredded, but I wanna lean out. This is how I'm currently looking. I have, nice six pack, already lean, but just a little bit tighter. I'm gonna be taking you through what I'm currently eating. I eat about 4 to 5 meals a day. Usually it's around 4 in all honesty. Even if it's 5 meals, it's roughly the same amount of calories. But before we get into today's video of showing you what I'm eating, I'm gonna give you a rundown of how you can figure out your own macro plan, whatever your goals are, gain weight, lose weight. So in this instance, what I'd highly recommend for you is to separate all your meals by at least 2 to 2.5 hours. Spread them out. So if you're eating 3 meals a day, bump it up to either 4 or 5, all right? Those 3 meals you're probably eating are probably spaced like every 4 hours. It's way too long. You wanna keep protein synthesis in point and check, always running. Eating every 2 to 2.5 hours will definitely keep that in play, and have an about equal amount of protein every single meal. Best way to figure this out, if you weigh 200 pounds, you should get about 200 grams of protein from a complete amino acid profile. So what that means is meats, eggs, whey proteins, things that have a complete amino acid profile. You should be getting 1 gram of protein per body weight. You'll find there's gonna be protein in like breads, oatmeal. Those aren't really a complete amino acid profile, so don't really count that. At least I don't, but as long as you're consistent, weight gain or weight loss is fairly easy to do. Simple, 200 pounds, 5 meals a day. It's about 40 grams of complete protein in every single meal. Protein's done. What about carbs and fats? Best way to explain carbohydrates, carbs are fuel, right? Give us energy, they give us pumps, they fuel our glycogen storages, and carbs also add a lot of water weight due to glycogen, right? They carry water and sodium, which is what water weight and glycogen is. So the best way to structure carbs is around training. Right now for myself, I'm eating about 175 to 225 grams of carbs. I'm not direct being like super anal about it every single day. I kind of have like a vague kind of idea of what I'm doing. And I put about 50 grams of carbs pre-training, 50 grams post. That leaves me with 100 grams I totally had so far. Now I have another 100 grams to space out between 2 to 3 more meals. So I do either about, another 50-50 and then 1 meal without carbs. Pretty easy. Now, fats, the last macronutrient, right? How do we structure fats? The best way to explain fats is fats, great for your hormones. They're gonna be great to slow down food absorption, keep you satiated longer, and fats add up quickly. The best fat sources I could recommend for you to eat are single ingredient fat sources, specifically things like avocado, maybe some nut butter, some nuts. I honestly am a big fan of getting my fat sources from things like avocado compared to like oils. Oils don't really have anything else besides fat. There's no micronutrients. Avocado is great in fiber, has some vitamins in it, and they're a bit more satiating. So I like a lot of avocados, or I get my fats from red meat or eggs. Very, very simple diet. Now, how much fat should you typically have? Me personally, I am on exogenous hormones, so I don't have to worry about my hormones too much. So I'm around 50 to 60 grams of fat right now. That's me personally. I honestly think around 60 to 70 for most people is probably fine, even to like 70 to 40. I know it's a bit of a vague range. I would say fill up the rest of your calories with a little bit of fat for your maintenance and a little bit below maintenance or a little bit above. If you're bulking in this context, you really want to keep your fats a little bit lower and carbs higher, all right? Carbs are gonna fuel your workouts. Carbs are gonna help you grow. Yes, protein builds muscle, but carbs fuel those workouts to be able to build more muscle. So as long as you're hitting your 1 gram per pound of body weight, that's all you need in terms of protein wise. So quick little TED talk about food right there. It's the best way to view food. If you view food as fuel, you will not have a problem with dieting, whether it's gaining weight or losing weight. It's super easy to do once you view food as fuel, right? When you look at the back of a nutrition label, what does it say next to calories? Energy. It's fuel. Food is fuel, guys. So let me take you through my meal 1, what I've been eating every single day. Ew. Oh, shit. Alrighty, breakfast is served. Very simple breakfast. I've been having this for the last 2 weeks and it makes me super satiated. 3 whole eggs cooked with avocado oil. I have that sprayer so I don't have to like pour and use a lot of oil there. I would recommend using a spray, right? Sprays will equal the least amount of calories. Now, don't be tricked into the marketing of PAM. PAM spray, it's what I used to use when I was a kid, right? 0 calorie spray. It's only 0 calories because It's like 1/12 of a second. That's why. The oils in there aren't necessarily the best oils for you. So if you make your own avocado oil spray or get the avocado oil spray or olive oil, that'd be awesome. 3 whole eggs, 2 slices of Ezekiel toast. Listen, as a guy, most of us go to the bathroom several times a day and we don't have the best stools. You're gonna see in this diet I'm eating today has been very simple foods and not very fast digesting carbohydrates besides like some fruit. And my bathroom situation has been amazing. I've never had like normal level, like zero wipe type of poops. And I'm pretty sure it's because of my carb sources. So Ezekiel bread, it's a sprouted grain. We have an apple, a cup of coffee with half and half. Yes, there's half and half in there. That's not the most, calorically smart choice to have in terms of milk, but it's something I enjoy in my coffee. So, I'm going to be having it. And I forgot one thing. MCT oil for the coffee. And that's breakfast. I still have the whey drip in the freezer, allowing that to cool down because it's pretty much like a frosting, I think is the best way I can explain it, when it cools down to the right temperature. Considering I just started this cut, right, whenever you start a diet, you never want to go all the way to the extreme to zero. You want to slowly work your way down from where you currently are at maintenance, or if you're in a bulk, slowly take away calories because let's say you're getting ready for a show or whatever the case may be, an event, and it's a long time away. If you nuke your calories like to 1,000 calorie deficit, your body's going to adapt, and then you're stuck on super low calories for the rest of that cut. So slowly making those increments continue to push your body towards weight loss. And that's why, for example, maybe in like another 3 weeks from now, the half and half will be cut out of here, which is going to save you about 80 calories. 3 eggs, we'll change to 2 eggs, have a little bit more protein powder, cleaner source of calories. So little things like that I'll start to make in a few weeks to really expedite the weight loss even more. Total calories, macros for meal 1 is right there for you guys, and I will see you for meal 2. Oh, shit. Motherfucker. Okay, meal 2 here. This has been a favorite of mine lately, specifically the potatoes. The potatoes, what I do is I just take 2 potatoes. I don't really measure the size for this. I did because I am counting my calories for this video. 400 grams of potatoes. I just dice them up, olive oil, and then I do Italian seasoning, salt, pepper. Put them in the air fryer for 20 minutes at 400 degrees, and they crisp up very nicely. Cover it with some ketchup. I have here a beef patty I made at a 93% lean, 7% fat grass-fed beef, mushrooms, a little bit of artichokes, and then artichoke hearts, and then I have here Brussels sprouts. I used to be one to never really eat vegetables, I'll be honest. Never really did it. Even in preps, was very simplistic with vegetables. I would only have asparagus. But lately, with a little bit of mixture of these foods, like I'm telling you, my satiation has gone up, and it makes sense, right? Higher fiber. And the potatoes too, they're slower digesting compared to rice. So I haven't had any really fast digesting carbs in my diet. Besides fruit, I guess when I have yogurt a little bit later, the sugar in the yogurt, it's been a staple. Switching from like rice to like potatoes or even sweet potatoes has been a game changer for me. So if you guys have any recommendations for other vegetables, like sauteing vegetables, let me know, because mushrooms are my favorite right now. The artichoke hearts here, I bought artichoke hearts. I don't know why, to be honest. They were sitting in my pantry for so long, and something I'm trying to do better is stop wasting my fucking money. I'm trying to use up what I bought. I have a lot of food that I ended up buying and it's just like sitting in storage. So this is one of them. So put in the air fryer. They're covered in oil. So I let it kind of, seep out the oil in the air fryer and fry. Holy shit, that's pleasant. That's really good. Wow. Who would have thought? What vitamins or nutrients are artichoke hearts rich in? Fiber. All right. This is meal number 2. Calories and macros are right there for you guys. I will see you for meal 3. Damn it, dude. Come on. Alrighty, so meal 3 here. I kind of messed up. I tried cooking this new way of sweet potatoes I've never cooked before. I saw it on Instagram of you cut a sweet potato in half. You put it like the part you cut, so like the inside face down, and it's supposed to caramelize the inside. I think I had the heat up too high and probably left it in there too long because the caramelization was supposed to happen, then became burnt. We have a few different things going on here. We have 1 sweet potato, I have some chicken, I have a little piece of dark chocolate, and then here I have some bone broth. So very clean, simple foods here, and that's pretty much it. Simple things. I wish the sweet potato, I really enjoyed the way I cooked my potatoes in the last meal. I wish I kind of did that here, but I wanted to try something new and it didn't work out. But meal 3 here, calories and macros, is right there for you guys. Probably see you at meal 4. Sometimes I eat 4, sometimes I eat 3. I think I'm gonna get 4 in today. So I will see you on meal 4. Alrighty, it is 10 p.m. and we are approaching bedtime. Last meal of the day, we are going in with, as you could see, I tried making an egg white omelet. I used a very small pan and it didn't really allow for, what the hell is that? That looks like a worm. What is that? What is that? Piece of cheese or something? I tried making like an egg white omelet. Use a small pan, which led for a lot of volume. I couldn't flip it, so then I just had to like scramble the egg whites with the mushrooms. And I topped with some pico de gallo. And I have a little bit of avocado, everything with a bagel seasoning, with a little bit of hot sauce. So very minimal carbs in this meal. The only carbs are really coming from the mushrooms and the pico. I am short on protein. This is only 25 grams of protein. And I'm kind of left for another 25 grams of protein of figuring out what to have for the rest of this meal. And I'm a bit low on fats today. So there's 2 options I'm kind of leaning towards. 1, which a lot of people are probably like, what the fuck, is sardines. Or 2, just some easy chicken. Probably aiming towards the sardines. Let's try this, this slop real quick. It's good. Calories and macros for this part of the meal. It's right there for you guys. And I'll see you with part 2. Hey, there's the new, hey, it's my sardines. This is Ash. We just got him. We picked him up. At the time of this recording, we got him yesterday. He is 6 months old and we adopted him from the cat rescue that we volunteer at every single Sunday. But I have my sardines here. He's going crazy for them. I'm going internally crazy for them. This brand is not my favorite brand. I will say I have a favorite brand of sardines that shows that I am an authentic sardine enthusiast. Wild Planet, they are like, they're like silky, like the skin on it, oh, it's so good. Imagine like licking a dolphin, that's kind of like the texture of it, versus these are like already skinned and stuff. Dude, look at him.
Did he smell fish and he's like,
all right, I gotta show them eating the sardine, dude, because they probably don't believe me. Stay there, Ash. Stop. Oh my gosh. Stop. Get away. All right. This part of the meal is right there for you guys. This was the rest day diet. I'll see you tomorrow. It's gonna be the end of the. All right, Dom, I gotta eat this first. Hang on.